Good evening, everyone. Hi, everyone. It's me again, Joshua. Welcome to our weekly automation day. Now, today we're going to talk a little bit different than before. In the past few weeks, we have been talking a lot about marketing automation. Today, let us discuss what is sales automation. Now, I would like to start to open the entire live. If you have any question about automation, or you have certain topics that you would like us to cover for you, feel free to comment in wherever that you watch this live from. Comment it. We will either respond it with another live video, particularly on your topic, or we can answer to your questions on the spot. Now, today we're going to discuss sales automation. Now, why do we want to do sales automation? Let me first share my screen right now. Okay. All right, I believe you should be able to see my screen right now. Okay, let's begin this presentation. Now, we talk about automated behavioral marketing system, and today we are on our weekly automation day, and our topic today is about sales automation to help you to get more productive talking to ready customers. Now, sales automation help you to automate the repetitive tasks so that you can focus on talking to ready customers. So it helps you to save time and allows you to get more sales done with as little as manpower as possible. That's where automation come about. Okay, it helps you to automate all those repetitive process, which I will show you a big picture in a short while. What is the goal of having a sales automation? Okay, the goal is to get productive talking to ready customers, so you don't spend so much time talking to those people who are not ready yet, and you don't want to spend too much time on them. Whereas you want to focus on time on your most raving fans of your products and services. Okay, let's see how do we do it. Now, first of all, let me define what is sales automation. We are actually trying to automate part of your sales process. Okay, so the goal are these three things here. Okay, the objective, the results that we want to achieve, right? The first thing is we would like to increase customer engagement. Because you automate the process, right? Your customers can check on your details at their own time, at their own convenience. It means that they can check on your process, your automation that you already set up, even though you are sleeping. Because 24 hours, right? Nowadays, people shop online. You allow your client to have the flexibility to come to you or to learn more about your product and services, right? At their own time, at their own convenience. Okay, this is how we use automation to increase customer engagement. Now, second thing is to increase sales conversion. Because right now, the automation already help you to take care the process. Like for example, an automation can help you to explain what are your product services all about. Okay, they can explain the benefits of your products. They can also explain the FAQ, frequently asked question about your products. They can even share success story or customers case study to your client. So they already warm up the client before you even pass to a real human being in doing the sales process. And therefore, they are more than 50%, they're already ready to buy from you once they talk to you, the real human being, because you already automate the sales process before that, right? Your sales conversion at the end will definitely increase by at least 50% more just by doing automation alone. Now, step number 3, sales automation, it is also automate your tasks and reminders. This is for your internal team. Because sales process, right, you need to involve a sales process where, like for example, let's say you need your salesperson to send an email proposal about your product and services. Can you automate this task? The answer is yes. Because once you set up in the system, your team only need to click a button, the automation will automatically send to them, and your task can be automated in that sense. Okay, and then of course we can also send reminder to remind our internal team to perform their tasks. Okay, you can even perform reminders. Let's say your sales team never do the job, right? You can even send a reminder to the supervisor and say, Hey, Mr. So-and-so, your sales staff never follow up or never send a proposal to the client. So this is all automation. Now today, we are going to discuss about big picture, okay, to show you what is sales automation. In the coming weeks, we will show you some live demo using automation tool. How do you do individual step of what we are discussing today? Okay, so today is all about big picture. What can you achieve by doing sales automation? So by doing all this, okay, I would like to clarify there are 3 goals that we would like to achieve by the end of sales automation. In fact, a sales automation should drive this goal so that your sales automation process is very, very efficient. So 3 goals I would like to share with you. Number 1, of course, is to get sales. Okay, you can straight away get money. That means people can buy at their own time. If you set up the right sales automation process, right, people can check out your product and services and they can buy themselves without any human intervention. That is where you can straight away get sales. Okay, this is very direct. Okay, so number 1 is to get sales. Now, a lot of our products, especially you are in B2B, let's say your products need more explanation. You may need a little bit of consultation to the client before client will say yes to you. That means your product need more education, need more information, or need more customization. So a lot of time you cannot immediately sell, right? Okay, like for example, let's say I would like to sell car tinting firm. Even as simple as that, right? People normally would like to go to the showroom, set appointment, and to check out the car tinting on site, right? To see whether is it really that effective in blocking the sun or not. So therefore, an appointment, sometimes it is a good goal to have. Now, let's say you are in B2B business, another example. Okay, let's say you're in consulting business. Normally, the client would like to talk to you as a consultant first before they even say yes to you. And that is where your whole entire sales automation, right, should be designed to actually automate an appointment setup so that the appointment once set up, right, you can send a reminder to both the attendee, the customer, and at the same time, you send to your sales member. Both of them will get updated. If you're using Zoom, okay, I'm also using Zoom. Okay, I do a lot of pre-consultation appointment with my clients. So the appointment is how you can get all this done automatically. Now, if you can see from my screen, okay, you can see that there is a link here called Cardly Stroke Book Demo WAD, right? So this is also a sales automation example as well. If you fill up this form, this process is automated. A calendar will be automated. So then you can immediately receive a Zoom link about our appointment. Okay, this is just an example. You can play around by clicking the link so that you have an example. What does it look like to automate your entire sales process? Okay, so right now, let's come back to the slide here. Okay, so we are on my screen right now. Okay, let's look at the third goal. Now, other than sales, other than appointment, there is one more goal which is super important, especially you're doing online sales, which is to start gather your listing online. What do I mean by listing? It means to gather name, email, handphone number. This is the basic information that we collect. Of course, you can also collect a lot of custom information to help you to automate your sales process. Okay, let's begin. So the goal here is to do either sales, set appointment, or at least you collect listing in terms of name, phone, and also email address. Now let's look at the sales funnel. Let's say you generate leads, you are in marketing process, and we are talking about automation right now. This is where all the leads will automate, will nurture, and eventually this stage will pass to the sales process, which is called the conversion stage. That is where after the end of the funnel, right, what we want to get is either sales, appointment, and listing. Now let me share with you a common process of our customer journey. The first stage of lead generation is what we call the attention stage. That is where you run your marketing campaigns, right? You are grabbing the attention of your potential prospects. And this is where your customers get to know you. Like for example, today we are running a live from Mac Consulting. This is also in attention stage where your customers get to know you. Okay, this is the attention stage. And once you move past the attention stage, we will be in the automation stage. And there are two stages here. The goal of the automation is to increase the interest of your clients and also to increase the desire of your clients of your product and services. And that is where you use campaigns to let your clients like you more. This is where customers like you because you're raising their interest, you're raising their desire in buying your products and services. The next process in conversion is what we call action. That is where we want customers to take action, either to buy the product straight away, book an appointment, or at least put down their contact details so that we can contact them. And that is where the trust you stage is where customers start to trust you. Okay, so let me repeat. This is a common AIDA process where we talk about attention, interest, desire, and action. And this is where customers know you, like you, and also trust you. Now, let's look at a big picture. Okay, when I talk about getting sales, what do I mean by that? Means that whatever process, right, at the end, you would like to automate to link to a URL where you can generate sales straight away. How do we do that? Actually, pretty simple. Let's say you are selling e-commerce. You just need to get them connected to your e-commerce shopping link. Show them an URL so that when people look at whatever content that you send to them, right, they click a button or they click a link, immediately they can go to your e-commerce site so that they can make the purchase straight away. Okay, that's one. You can also connect to a pre-created payment form. Now, normally this is a solution by payment gateway. Okay, so you can talk to your payment gateway, okay, whether is it local payment gateway or international payment gateway. You can either collect the payment via credit card, okay, which is very common for any online purchase, or in Malaysia, you can use FPX collection, where you link to a link, then client can even immediately make a Malaysia ringgit bank into you via FPX collection. So these are the two most common channels. Of course, nowadays we have a lot of different kind of wallets. Depends on your payment gateway, what kind of payment method they have already enabled for you. Talk to your payment gateway to understand more about how do you link it. The payment gateway, you need a URL from them, right? Okay, let me give you an example. What are the local payment gateways in Malaysia? You can look for iPay88. You can look for Bill Please. You can look for even things like You Pay Me. You know, there are different payment gateways that are available. Okay, there's also something called Razor Pay, right? Something that I come across recently as well. Now, how about international payment gateway? I'm using PayPal. I'm also using Stripe as one of my international payment gateway as well, where you can automate the sales payment process. Pretty simple, right? Now, next time, we are going to show some actual live demo. How can we generate sales straight away in automation, the entire process? We will show you an actual example using automation tool. Now, today we're going to show you the big picture. How do we do so? Now, the second thing, when you want to set appointment, okay, the goal is to book an appointment straight away, right? Like we mentioned just now. Here, this is where you want to connect to a calendar booking system. There are a lot of calendar booking system out there. Personally, I'm using Calendly, Calendly. It's a very famous software in calendar booking. In the next coming weeks, we will demonstrate an actual scenario where I use Calendly, an automation tool, to help you to automate the calendar booking system. That is where your client, right, they can check your available time. They check through themselves and then they book their own time. Once they book the time, both of the customer and also the salesperson, right, their calendar are booked. Okay, it can book under their Google Calendar, and when the time comes, it will send reminder to both of them to attend the meeting straight away. So this is appointment calendar booking system where you can automate your sales appointment. Okay, next is listing. Okay, this is very simple. In the past few weeks, we have mentioned a mechanism using the automation tool that we recommend. we can use something called Form, F-O-R-M, okay, the automation tool that we're having, right? We have a feature called Forms, where you can use the form to design the information that you would like to capture for your customers. And like I said, the customer's information that you would like to capture here are name, email, and phone number. Now, if you would like to know more about forms, watch our past video, okay, where we talk about marketing automation. We do talk about how do we use form to do so. Now, if you are not using any automation tool right now, don't worry. You can temporarily use Google Form to do so, okay, which is a free way out there for you to collect name, email, phone number, and it's easy to use and it's free. You don't have to pay anything by using a Google Form. But of course, Google Form, once you save it, that's it. Then you save in Excel, no more. There's no automation. The form that we use, once we use the form, we can design what are the automation steps that happen next, which will make my life a lot easier because the entire process can be designed properly, right? Like whoever they sign out this form, I will send them five different content via email to update them, to nurture them, and also to prepare them for a sales process. Okay, so this is where in the listing, we use form to collect their information. You can also design form to collect custom information. Now, custom information is the information that you would like to capture for your client. It can be anything. It can be budget. Let's say you would like to know customer budget, right? You can put something as a budget field to start collect that information of your prospect. And that is where once you get this listing, we will start use automation to nurture clients with content marketing and automation. Now, I want you to remember this. If you learn nothing today, I want you to know this one thing. If you want to make money online, you have to start gather your online listing now. Okay? Now, Russell Brunson, one of the very famous marketing entrepreneur, the founder of ClickFunnels, he mentioned this. To him, a listing, one database, one contact lead for him is worth $1 per month. What does it mean? If I gather one lead, averagely, his email campaigns is generating Russell Brunson $1 per month. What if I have 1,000 name lists, 1,000 phone number? Okay, how about I have 10,000 emails? It means that you have 10,000 leads, right? According to Russell Brunson, 10,000 leads are equivalent to $10,000 every single month. And that is the power of start gathering your online listing so that you can start grow and scale and you can keep nurture, upsell, cross-sell your existing clients using your existing customer listing. Okay, now I would like to end today's presentation by sharing with you one of the inspiring marketing guru in the market called Seth Godin. He mentioned this: content marketing is the only marketing left. The moral of the story is that once you collect your listing, that is where you are starting your content marketing. Use content marketing to continuously grow, continuously nurture, continuously let your clients get to know more about you using educational content. Show them who you are, show them more customer success story, show them more benefits, show them how your product and services are able to solve their pain points. And content marketing is the only marketing left. I wish you the best in your next marketing activity so that you can increase your lead generation and start generating sales online. With that, looking forward to hear from you again next week. If you have any question, you can always post in the comment. You can leave down the comment. We will reply in the coming video or we will reply on the spot. So with that, today, let's end our automation today. Right now, follow our page, MSCC International, to get to know more about what we do. Every single week, we will also run FB Live like this to help you to automate your marketing and sales process. Now, if you would like to have a one-to-one session with me, for me to look at your current process, how can you automate your marketing and sales process, feel free to type in the link show there, https://bookdemo.wad, and I can look in your current marketing and sales process and give you some tips and strategies. How can you start your automation journey? With that, good night, everyone. Bye.